everyone, thanks for joining in. This is Dennis from JD Nature Images. This is Wink. Say hi, Wink. Say hi, Wink. Wink ain't gonna say hi. There are several other species of animals that we have in this house that may come say hi and interrupt the video, but that's okay. I had a good talk with my two boys over the Father's Day weekend saying, hey, you got to be more engaging. You got to learn how to use YouTube. You got to get people involved. If you're trying to show the world, you know, this beauty of what you see, you have to be the one to engage them and make it engaging and make them somebody want to watch. So I wish I could take this a little more into the field. I will be doing that in the future. But for now, this is just a recap of my weekend in the wild. If you like the channel, please subscribe or hit the like button. Or if you have comments, you want to interact, certainly I will do my best. Probably like on Friday nights or something, if I release this every Wednesday, I will try to respond to any comments or stuff like that, or questions of what kind of camera do I use, what you know, different stuff like that, whatever you on your mind, you know. And if you're maybe thinking of visiting the southeastern Massachusetts or Massachusetts, and sometimes I go up to the Great Northwoods areas, and you may say, hey, do you know anything about this area? Maybe I can pass some good things along, all right? So thanks again for tuning in, and we are going to roll with some photos next. So here we have a beautiful yellow wobbler coming down the path there, heading towards my marsh on my morning walk, and this little bugger, I always like yellow wobblers, are actually the most numerous of the wobblers in the area. As I make my way to the field, I got a very small buck here. You can see the little pointy starting to come out of his head, so it's always nice to see. I've seen plenty of deer. Here's a species we get regularly, Savannah sparrow. Beautiful little sparrow that harbors around the rock walls, usually along the fields where we are. And of course, going into the marsh, there's plenty of red-winged blackbirds that we encounter daily. The red-winged blackbird here is just hanging out, getting ready to annoy me with their calls. Beautiful. As I enter the marsh on, I believe it's a juniper bush tree. It's a kingbird, one of my favorite birds to watch hunt. Not a great photo, but still always nice. One of the more present things in the marsh, you know, we'll come towards August. I'll be focusing a lot on these, on the great egrets as they start coming really full into the marsh come August. The surprise of the day is cedar waxwing. Absolutely amazing to see come down into the marsh, and such beautiful colors. Oh my gosh, I love cedar waxwings. They're just one of my favorite birds. And then my nemesis, this is a common yellow-throat warbler. He came out the edge of the marsh, and usually I get so many pictures of common yellow-throats with a branch in their way, a branch here. I had bad light, we'll say that. It was very hard light on this, but he out there, he's collecting some grubs and stuff, some food. And here we go with one of the many swans that fly over. The marsh always has great flyovers, and this swan, mute swan, they're invasive species, but I still like them. Here's something hanging around the marsh. These birds, of course, common eider ducks, that's a female. She should be up north, but they now reside, a few of them reside every year in the marsh. And of course, the noisiest member of the marsh, the willet, you hear the willet all the time as they fly. They're always squawking. Willets are very noisy birds. And here's my girl. This is the girl that I've been monitoring for a countless number of years, and we got 2 chicks in the nest. So still, that's a heavily cropped photo. Still not pushing the limits here. This is a mother osprey that has three chicks in her nest, and she's actually defending this nest of a oncomer that came to look, sort of bugged her a little bit. As you can see, she raises up here, and she's not happy with this. The male is out hunting fish right now in this time, and she is really, really perturbed by this. And it's a great shot because, I mean, this is heavily cropped, but you see all 3 chicks, so this is going to be so exciting. So just between the 2 closest nests, I have 5 chicks, and here is the lifeblood of, this was such a great thing to see. The male osprey bringing back Manhattan, or as we call them, pogies here. Some people call them adult bunker. Menhaden is the blood and life of things, and we have not seen these adults being brought back to the nest in several years around here. So this is super exciting. They're fatty, they got oil and great. That's just an osprey just cruising in, give me the eyes over there. I certainly, these are my birds I follow. I love these birds. These birds are the most amazing birds. And this is just a faraway shot, little pan shot, but a glossy ibis, a snowy egret, and a great egret. These players will play out throughout the marsh, come in the later months, and we'll be seeing much more greater stuff. As I'm leaving the marsh, I get a clear shot again of the common yellow throat, so I'm just totally thrilled with this. This bird, you don't know how many, everyone's got a stick in front of them just about, or something like that. I really get common yellow throats in the open, and this one was even giving me a little squawk, so that was a great surprise as we hang in there. And as I going back towards the car, I got me a nice ruby-throated hummingbird just sitting in the fork of a tree. I wish I would get him feeding on some flowers, but you take what you get. And then this is another location, a couple of immature, brand new to this year Canadian geese. And then one of the highlights that I actually a mother wood duck with a young. I was not expecting it at this place where I was at. So that's how the weekend went. Pretty good. We'll be tuning in next week, and